And the penalty free kick to go to Serafini. Rain pelting down at the moment. And of course this will spoil the standard of play. Rouge is there for Fitzroy. There's going through nicely is Corkamielis for Carlton. Back it goes to Bazasto. A snap for goal. This looks all right. Hit bounced through. And the Bazasto's on target again. There's the first goal of the match coming to Bazasto. And of course Carlton go to 1 goal, 6 points. To Fitzroy yet to score. Finally it's picked up by the flying doormat. Bruce still back towards centre field. Johnson there couldn't grab it. Finally it's picked up here now by Thornton. Good play on that half-back flanker's part that time. Up there towards Quinlan. Massive hands went up, but finally it's McConville once again. But a shocking kick out to Corkamielis. Finally picked up by Francis. A long shot for goal. And a mark to O'Reilly. He's got it right on the line.
And one on the back of the neck to go on with.
Well, O'Reilly's right on the edge of the line, and there's no way in the world he could miss this.
Oh, don't say it.
Well, if he... Well, I can't think of a reason how he could miss it. Unless he goes outside and buys a pie and pasty or something.
Look at the angle. He's nearly on the boundary line. What are you talking about?
Well, there's no chance, Peter, in the world that he could miss this kick. No chance. I will go round and collect all those umbrellas if he does.
I got him. I've got him.
Well, that is unbelievable. The bloke had missed that kick. It is unbelievable, really. I wouldn't want to be up there for $1 million as Rendell kicks it up the ground, marked by Reid. A short pass, it's a good one. And Harms has got the mark at centre half forward, now ready to send Carlton deep into attack. And Ditchburn making a lead. It'll be ignored. He goes for the long kick. It's a good kick too. It's a beautiful kick. And it's a goal. What a kick. A beautiful kick by Wayne Harms.
The kicking so far in this match has been woeful. Corkamielis tripped over the ball. Parrish gives it over to Clayton, to Thornton. Knocked away by Quinlan. Conlon gets it back to Superboot. Up towards Carlton in the goal square. Here's the Lions' first goal, surely. And Lee Carlton puts it through. And so the Roys finally crack it. 1-5-11. Carlton 2-4-16. Wobbly punt kick to full forward. Knock on by Ditchburn. Hunter's there. Hunter on the boundary line. Looks for a teammate and finds Corkamielis.
It was a beautiful little play on the part of Hunter that time, because he could have easily gone for the goals like a lot of players would, Pete, but he spotted Corkamielis and rammed it right down his throat.
Get it back to the Carlton centre man, and he takes the mark. He's about 15 metres out from goal, and he's put it through for 1 goal.
It will go to Harris. Harris of Fitzroy. Kicks the ball over the centre half forward position. English at the back there. And the umpire paid that mark to Manane. He'll pay it. Manane to put a goal on the board for Fitzroy. And that's not a bad sort of a kick. It's a goal. So we see the scoreboard. 3 goals for 22 Carlton. The Fitzroy 2-7-19. And it's 4 points the difference in favour of Carlton. Knocked out by Reid. Back to Malin. Finally taken away by Parrish. A long kick back towards centre field. Dool in front. And there he is, the old flying doormat. A hand pass to McConville. And Carlton swing back into attack now. Looking there for Bazasto off the top of the pack. Corkamielis with a snap for goal. And it's a beautiful kick by Corkamielis.
His second.
And the Flying Greek's got another one. It'll be Perovic against Bernie Quinlan, who's had a pretty tough job here today. Austin's got him well covered at the moment. Back it goes to Parrish. Finally picked up by McMahon. Snap for goal. Meldrum going for it that time. It bounced the right way from. He's got it. It might be a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. And who snapped that? I can't quite remember who kicked the goal.
I think it might have been
McMahon. Yes, it was. Get a 15-metre penalty. Well, I think it's about 30 metres, actually. The kick by Hinson's into the goal square. Austin and Quinlan. There's Quinlan. Beautiful mark by Bernie Quinlan. Right on the edge of the kick-off mark. Put Austin out of business. Who's been sticking to him very closely. And this will be another goal coming up for sure. And I won't go around collecting umbrellas. But I will say this will put Fitzroy in front as Superboot comes in and puts it through for a goal. So there's the score. Carlton 4 goals, 5-29. To Fitzroy, 4 goals, 8-32.
Gets it over to Paul Roos. Roos up towards the centre half forward position for the Lions. McConville tries the punch away. That's Austin. Southby will have the chance on the boundary line. Kept it in play, but hits it straight to the opposition in Carlton. High towards the full forward. There's a free kick downfield, I think. Umpire Smith has blown the whistle. Now the ball was in the goal square, but the fight was elsewhere.
I thought it would be on for Young and Old, Pete, because in these sort of conditions they start to do their blocks a little bit.
Anyway, as I predicted, it's a Fitzroy free kick, and it's going to Bernie Quinlan from exactly the same spot that he kicked the last goal. That, of course, from a mark, and this a free kick downfield. So Quinlan coming for goal number 2. And he doesn't miss. 2 goals to Quinlan, and Fitzroy starting to look a little bit better at Prince's Park. Missed by Bazasto, but he collars Hinchin pretty well. Laurie went down. Going through is Rendell. Gives it to Parrish. Parrish to Loken. Caught. Glascott and Dool. Manane tackles him, but too high, surely. Mickey Collins away. 35-metre hand pass. Carlton just about in the goal square. Fires and he's put it through. Oh, listen to the crowd. Carlton fans didn't like that free kick being missed, but Fitzroy 6-9-45 to Carlton 4-5-29.
Goes for a hand pass out to Glasgow, picks it up beautifully that time. Short pass to Ashman out there at half forward. Another high kick back towards the full forward zone. McClure up the top, but too early. Umpires found a free kick. It'll go to Hunter, I'd say, for one on the back. Well, it amazes me they find those, let's say, those finer free kicks in the packs. I was going to say some other word there, but I wouldn't say it. And yet they missed that one of the boy there before. The kick by Hunter is a good one, I would say. It's a goal.
That's the square off, is it?
And the difference 9 points at the 26-minute mark. The ball down towards Carlton's half forward, and a very good mark that time by Johnson, and a 15-metre penalty. I tell you what, these Carlton forwards have been pretty well guarded up to this stage of the match. Bazasto and Johnson, McClure, they're finding it very, very hard to get away from their opponents. There's 7 kicks between those 3 forwards up to this stage of the match, so that's how shows you just how hard the Fitzroy defenders are working. They're doing a great job. Chance now for Ditchburn to fire at the goals. And he's put it through. So it's 6 goals, 6-42 Carlton to Fitzroy 6-9-45.
Hunter has the run of the ball. Gets clear of Pert. Beautiful smother though by Hinchin. Was more than effective. Out it comes to Parrish, who's been very solid across the half-back line. Had the mark taken by Paul Roos. Lions move it forward through Serafini. Loken, who had a sleeveless jumper or jumper with sleeves before half-time. Harris's long kick is going through, I think. Yes, it is. It's a goal.
Kicked off the ground by Glasgow, down there towards full forward, backing up well as Serafini. And the ball taken away. I notice McClure is playing at full forward now. Roos takes that kick. The ball shot across towards Conlon. Going for the mark is Dool. Couldn't hold that one. Finally, it comes down to Winglish, but he's kicked it down towards the forward pocket position for Fitzroy. Kicked off the ground by Conlon. Back there to Bernie Quinlan. He's grabbed by Austin. Gets a kick back. McMahon snaps for goal, and he's put it through for goal. Good play. That's goal number 2 to McMahon, and Fitzroy looking good. 8-9-57 to Carlton, 6-9-45.
Palm down. Loken is there. Takes it. McMahon. Can he make it 2 for the quarter? In towards full forward. Quinlan is there. Carlton. Step it down. He's put that one through. 3 goals to Lee Carlton, and the Lions looking good in the 3rd quarter, aren't they? 6 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Sevens big league from Prince's Park.
Fitzroy in front by 18 points, knocked out by Rendell. Coming in to cover it now is Harms. Oh, he swamped that time. Perovic picked up by Sidebottom. Over it goes to Parrish, a long shot for goal, and it's good. Another goal to Fitzroy. And they're swamping the Blues at the moment. So it's 10 goals, 9-69. Fitzroy to Carlton, 6-9-45.
Looking for Perovic, who's in front. Can't take that mark. Sidebottom. Up the half forward again for Fitzroy. Rendell, too tall for Reid. Now let's see if Rendell can pass this one a little bit better. So Rendell from centre half forward. Dropping well short. Manane reads it superbly. Uncontested mark.
Uncontested. Wasn't a Carlton defender within Cui, the guy there. They didn't even pick him up, Pete.
Well, it's basic football stuff to be prepared for the one that dropped short.
That's right.
Lee Manane. That's a goal. Lee Manane brings up for Fitzroy. Gets it back to centre wing. Sheldon tries to mark it one-handed. Francis beats him to it. Peter Francis goes for the long kick at the back. Quinlan! What a great mark.
Ball hits the deck. Malin tries to force through the pack, but there's 1,000 Fitzroy players there as Quinlan gets it out to Rouge. That's a beautiful pass to Carlton, who's already kicked 3 goals. He's gone for another one. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. I think that's his 4th goal. It's a beautiful goal by Carlton. So Fitzroy killing the Blues at the moment at 12 goals 10. 82 to Carlton 6-9-45. Not a bad effort in 13 and a half minutes. Ah, great mark to Rouge.
We'll see some great marks taken by Fitzroy today. And that's a fine grab again. Oh, gee, he's hurt himself. And that's little Hinchin. At the back is Pert. Oh, what a great mark! Well, Fitzroy's aerial supremacy very much in evidence today here at Princes Park.
Taps it on, in comes English. Nearly tripped that time by Harris, but picked up by English. Goes for the boundary line, looking for Glaskett, where he grabs it. Gets easily around the big fellow side bottom. Over it goes now to McConville. Another hand pass to Corker-Millis in a bit of trouble. He's grabbed, loses the ball. Back to McConville again. They're back to where they started from. Finally, it's hooked back towards the half-forward line, but punched away from Johnson by Thornton. Now Johnson's clear, gets a hurried kick, but it's a shocker, and it's over to France. It's nearly Fitzroy's best player. A long hand pass to Conlon, and the tank starts to move, and look at him go. There he goes, running to an open goal. Balks, and it'll be a goal for sure by Conlon. What a goal by the tank. What a beautiful goal by Conlon. That's strength personified. In goes Serafini to help. No, it's Clayton, I should say. Finally picked up by Sheldon. Back it goes to Meldrum, and he's got the mark. Now there's a chance for Carlton's first goal to come at the 22, just on the 23-minute mark. They have been playing poor football this quarter. There's the kick by Meldrum, and it's a goal to Carlton. And Logan's got the ball on the half-forward line for Fitzroy, and they've been into attack for most of this quarter. The kick by Logan is up there to Quinlan. Oh, Superfoot nearly grabbed that one as it comes out now from Harris over to Parrish, a running shot for goal, and that'll be another one to the Royals. So it's 14 goals, 12, 96 points, Fitzroy to Carlton, 7-10-52.
Sheldon from the pocket, looks for Meldrum. Can't take the mark, it's a Fitzroy grab instead, and that's Clayton, I think.
The ball out of bounds, right against the point post in Carlton's attacking, Fitzroy's attacking zone. There's Bernie Quinlan going after a snap for goal. He might have got this one. Yes, he has. That's 3 goals to Quinlan. So it's 15 goals, 14, 104 points. Fitzroy to Carlton, 7-11-53. Corker-Millis is struggling at the moment. Well, we got a side bump that time, but finally picked up by side bottom. Out to France is Fitzroy's best player. The ball shot out towards that half-forward line. Picked up by Conlon. The tacky's grabbed around the neck, but he shrugs English off. Brute strength that time. The ball back there, punched away from Austin. Here's a go now for McMahon. Spins up the pack. Another goal, I would say. Yes, another goal to Fitzroy.
4 goals for McMahon.
You see Meldrum there with a lemon rinse, but I'd say the rain's been against that as it comes down to Corker-Millis. The kick is wide. Out wide, there's Serafini. He's had Ditchburn well covered. Beautiful play over to Grant Lowry, who put McClure right out of business. So much so he had to be taken off the ground. A beautiful hand pass over there to Conlon. A long shot for goal, and what's the result? Another goal. That's 2 goals to Conlon. And can that boy kick a football?
And so you can understand why Fitzroy is so far in front if you look at those stats. There are a few others, of course, as well. Reid takes the mark. Reid would almost be within kicking distance, about 45 metres out from goal. On a fair angle. Not too much space between him and the boundary line. It'd be good to kick them from there, and he might have gone pretty close to it. He has. It's over the head of Laurie. Chance for little Hinchin, not Hinchin, Osborne down there. There's Hinchin. Back to Harris. Ruse underneath it. In fact, takes a good mark. Short pass. Plenty of Fitzroy players there. They can raffle side bottoms there. Parrish was there. Loken takes it eventually. And McMahon, easy as you like, directly in front of goal, has a chance to bring up his 4th goal. One of the veterans of the Fitzroy side. And what's he done with that one? It looks okay from here. Now it's 4 goals to David McMahon, and the Lions drive the nail right into the Carlton coffin. 18-15, 123 to Carlton, 8-11-59.